from To The Point Tech here, and today I've got a quick review of the Oral-B Pro 2 2500 electric toothbrush. Now, I'd been rocking the manual toothbrush approach, and a few months ago I made the switch to this, so I thought I'd give you my thoughts on it today. Quick disclaimer, I am not a dental professional of any kind, so this is not advice. I'm just giving you my thoughts on this and my experience using it. But anyway, let's get on to the review. So the brush has a very standard slim electric toothbrush profile. It's got one button on there, which is the on and off button. Does what it says on the tin, turns it on and off. The brush is powered by a lithium-ion battery, and you charge it with the included kind of wireless type charger with a shaver plug. They rate it for up to 2 weeks of use, but I'll talk about my experience with that later on in the video. It's very easy to both remove and add the toothbrush heads onto the top. Now, you can use Oral-B's official brushes, or you can go with third-party options if you want to save a bit of money. Just for reference, the Oral-B ones are about £2 each and last you a few months. Now, the brush that comes with this model is the cross-action one, and this is kind of their standard model, but if you want to learn about their different types of brush heads, then I've linked to an article in the description. An extra benefit of this particular model brush is that it comes with this kind of black travel case. It is a little bit bulky, but it is convenient, I guess, if you want to tuck this away in a toiletry bag or something. So the usage of the brush is pretty straightforward. As I understand, you're meant to keep it in contact with your teeth and kind of work your way around your mouth. Now, the brush has a timer built in. It gives you a pulse every 30 seconds, so you can make sure you're getting the full 2 minutes in. And it also has 2 cleaning modes, but I think this is one of the features that more expensive brushes maybe expand on. So there's the standard daily clean mode, which is just the normal mode when you turn it on. And then there's also kind of a softer gum sensitive mode, and you can activate this by pressing the power button again when you turn it on. There's also kind of a pressure sensor to warn you if you're pressing too hard with the brush. I've never really had this come on. I think you really have to be mashing your teeth, but good to know it's there. Now again, I'm not a dental professional, but I do find that my teeth do feel a bit cleaner using this compared to a manual toothbrush. I guess I haven't actually been to the dentist since I made the switch, so I'll have to wait on their comments to see if there's an improvement, but I think it's not too bad overall. Now, battery life wise, while they do say you'll get 2 weeks with that lithium-ion battery, I'd say it's more like a week to 10 days at most before it needs another charge. Now, I know actually most people might even leave this plugged in all the time, so they don't really care about the battery life at all, but it is good to know that if you're going to take it on a little trip or a weekend, then you potentially don't need to take your charger with you. Now, as always, I do like to tell you about kind of other options on the market, but it does seem to me Oral-B kind of have this whole electric toothbrush market kind of a bit cornered, so I will just tell you about a couple of their other options that you might want to consider. Now, the first one is the Pro 3 3000, which is actually the same hardware underneath as the Pro 2 2500, but it just comes with an extra head. It has a slightly different aesthetic, and it doesn't come with the case, I think. So between those two, I would just go with the cheaper one. There's also the lower down cheaper Pro 650. Now, this uses a different battery tech, and it's only rated for 10 days as opposed to 2 weeks. It is also apparently 20% less powerful in terms of the revolutions of the brush head. I don't know how much difference that would actually make, but I think you're only really saving about £5 to £10 dropping down to that model. So unless you're on a really tight budget, I'd probably skip that and go straight to this one. And that is everything I wanted to tell you about this toothbrush. I hope this was a useful video. Let me know what you thought in the comments. And if you've tried any other brands of toothbrush out and you think they're better, let me know, because I feel like I've been brainwashed into thinking Oral-B is the only option. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.